So this is a video to help you with something that we call small talk in the United States. So if you'd like to find out what small talk is, please check the description below for some examples. So here's our scene. Our scenario is that I'm a cashier at a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
You are the customer. So you're coming through my line and you are, I'm charging you for your items and then they're going to get put in a bag and away you're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real common time that I think you could expect the store employee to initiate to start small talk.
Mm,
Okay. So a common question that you might get would be, do you have any plans for today?
okay.
Okay. So will you repeat that question for me?
Sure. Do you have any plans today?
Or maybe like, what are you doing today?
What are you doing today?
Yeah, same kind of question, just worded a little bit differently. All right.
Okay.
So you ready to practice a response?
Um, Before I do that, so how do you usually respond to to those questions?
Well, again, sometimes they're just asking to be polite and they don't really
Mm,
want to know that, oh, you have to go to the doctor, you have to take your mother to work. They really don't necessarily want details.
okay.
So I think your response can be just something really basic.
Mm,
And, maybe you do have plans. Maybe you are having dinner with friends. Maybe you are going out with your wife. And those are all appropriate things. Just don't give a lot of detail. Like
Oh,
if
okay.
you're going to say, I'm going out to dinner with my wife, you don't need to say what the restaurant is, where the restaurant is, what you think you're going to order when you get there.
Okay. Good
Okay.
to know.
And if you don't have plans, don't make them up,
Then how do
right?
I respond?
Very good question. You can just say something like, I don't have any plans, and that's okay. I
Okay.
need to relax.
Okay.
And here's a good expression. I need to chill out.
I need to chill out.
Yep, which is another way to say relax, don't have plans, nothing
Hmm.
can go on.
Okay, I see.
All right, so you got some possible responses in mind?
Sure.
Okay, so here we go. Hello, how
Hello.
are you? Do you have any plans for today?
I need to chill out. Oh,
Okay.
and then?
So, yeah. Um, if you say you need to chill out, I might tag on to that something like it's been really busy,
Okay.
right? But then I think you'd want to ask me something back.
Something back with similar question.
Yep, similar question. You do not need to repeat the exact words,
Okay.
but if I've asked about plans that you have, you should maybe ask about plans I have.
I see.
And I think this is a less common question. To me, it's more personal.
Personal. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, like as the cashier, not knowing you and you not knowing me, do you really want to tell me what's going on, where you're going to be that evening?
Mm-hmm. No,
So
probably not. Yeah.
probably not. So just basic, no detail kind of answers.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, let's try again. All right.
Okay. 시간이 없어서 영어를 연습할 환경이 안 돼서 자꾸 영어 실력이 줄고만 있는 것 같아서 고민이신가요? 여러분도 이제 미국 원어민 선생님과 50분간 100% 영어로 진행하는 수업을 통해서 조금 더 정확하고 자연스러운 영어를 배울 수 있습니다. 저처럼 여러분들도 하실 수 있어요. 고민하지 마시고 지금 바로 시작해보세요.
What are your plans for today?
I need to chill out. How about you?
Okay, now let's do that one more time because I
Okay.
want you to add on to something,
Oh,
add
adding
on to
something.
chill out like I've been busy or
Okay,
it's
busy.
just been busy or something kind of like I need some
Oh, okay.
downtime,
Mm,
right? It seems abrupt if you say I need to chill out.
okay.
And maybe you can say, "Oh, I don't have any plans. I need
Mm-hmm.
to chill out."
I see.
Okay, so here we go again.
Okay.
What are your plans for today?
You know what? It's been really busy today, so I need to chill out.
That was great. Okay. Now ask me back.
Okay. How about you? Do you have any fun plans?
No, I have to work for another few hours. So, that's my focus right now, just getting done at work, and then I can relax when I get home.
Okay. And
Okay.
then we're done.
And then I think we're done.
Yeah, small
Yay.
talk is not as difficult as I thought.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And I mean, I really think the key thing to remember is low key, basic, short answers.
I agree, yeah.
Don't go into detail that the person really doesn't want to know, probably. They're just
Right.
being polite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Oh, I'm good.
Mm.
You're done. Real? I mean, it's really that's short and sweet.
Right. So on the side note, there's something I wanna say. So in South Korea, like when we start learning English,
Yeah.
so we usually memorize this dialogue. For example, like,
Oh,
oh, how are you? For example, like this person asks, how are you doing today? And then the next person say, oh, I'm good. And you? This is like really common dialogue or sentences that we memorize when we start learning English.
yeah. And I can understand how that would be helpful,
Hmm.
but that would also make it hard if it's spontaneous,
Yep, yep.
right? If you've memorized how you want to respond to how are you, but then I ask, what are your plans for today? I'm fine. How are you?
Yep,
You know,
yep,
that's
exactly.
the part that's kind of hard.
Yep, yep.
Um, but I think, the most common one you're going to get is, how are you today?
How are you today? Okay.
Yeah, or how are you doing or something.
Mm,
And it really can be as short as, let's try this, be as short as possible. Hi, how are you today?
good. You?
Fine. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I see.
And that's it, you're done.
That's easy.
It's easy. And maybe another good thing to add in there is the phrase, thanks for asking,
Oh, thanks for asking.
because that shows your appreciation. Even if you're uncomfortable, it shows your appreciation
Hmm.
that they've inquired.
Oh, I see.
Here's a question I want to ask you then. So if it's not common to have small talk in South Korea,
Uh-huh.
if you were in this situation, the cashier and the customer, would it just be total silence?
Uh, I think we just say hi to each other by
Okay.
saying 그러니까 안녕하세요, basically means, hi.
Hmm.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah, we probably prefer not to have a small talk because we think it's kind of a little bit weird.
It's unfamiliar.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. And now that you've lived in the US for a while,
Mm-hmm.
if you were back in South Korea,
Mm-hmm.
would any part of you want to have small talk?
Probably not because
Okay.
I'm yeah much like comfortable like in Korean like environments. So I'm
Right.
not gonna
Well,
yeah I wouldn't.
yeah. I mean, when you're in Korea, you should do what Koreans do.
Yes, exactly. When in Rome,
That's exactly what I was thinking of. When in Rome. Do you know what that means?
basically means there are certain rules or behaviors that are expected in a
Mm.
certain country or I don't know.
No, that's it exactly. So,
Oh, okay.
so when in Rome, do what the Romans do.
Mm,
When in Greece, do what the Grecians do.
right.
And I don't know why when in Rome was adopted as the main phrase to explain that,
Hmm.
but it was.
Okay, so in the United States, I mean, if you're in the United States, people have small talk, so get used to
Hmm.
it or do small talk, even though it, might feel uncomfortable to you,
Right. And
basically.
exactly. And then you can, as the person being asked, you can kind of control how
Mm,
long the small talk goes on
okay,
by your response,
I see.
right? If you give a lot of detail, the other person is going to think, oh, yeah, he'd like to talk. But
Mm,
if you're just kind of, short, answer the question, thank someone for asking, respond with a question of your own, I mean, it can be over in 30 seconds.
okay, good to know. Thank you.
Good luck.